Hi guys, welcome to the brand new channel, Sammy Saves. I decided that I really wanted to dedicate a whole channel to my debt-free journey. It's something that I'm super passionate about. In fact, it's one of my top 3 goals. I only have 3 goals for 2025, and one of the top ones is becoming debt-free. I know that is really going to allow me to live, in my opinion, a more fulfilling life because I won't be so stressed wondering about finances and constantly budgeting, and each time I get paid already thinking about what needs to come out, how much will I have left. You get it, it's stressful. So to eliminate the stress, it's time that I'm getting into my finances hardcore this year. And so I wanted to make my first video on this channel my 2025 debt totals. That way we know where we're starting and we can do monthly check-ins and see our progress. I'm actually living in an RV right now with my husband. We just left Texas and our house is currently on the market. We did have a house out in Texas, and so pray for us that we sell it soon. It has been on the market 111 days now and we've dropped it significantly, and so a lot of that money that I was supposed to get back from selling the house was going to help with my debt journey. But given the fact that we've dropped it so much in this real estate market, it's pretty crazy, and so we've had to drop it a lot. And so it's looking like I'm not going to get back as much as I anticipated. So I'm really looking at tackling my financial goals, knowing that it's probably going to come from my 9-to-5 job and side hustles and my photography business, which is totally fine. I'm just going to work a little harder this year. Let's talk about all the debt that I have. I am going to get a brand new sheet because I've been going through my finances and I'm going to be doing some check-ins with you guys. A budget list of all my financial goals and pretty much all my expenses every single month. That is what I'm going to be using for when I get paid. I will have my paycheck budgets with you guys and kind of break down everything. But right now, let's focus on our debt totals. Okay, so the first debt, which I'm going to order them from the lowest to the highest. There's multiple ways you can pay off your debt. As we all know, the debt snowball. There's also the debt avalanche. But in this case, I'm just going to list all of my debts from lowest to highest. And so my first debt is to Capital One. I can also look it up on my phone. So I'm going to look that total up on my phone because I do have the Capital One app on my phone. Okay, so this is my lowest debt right here. This is to Capital One for $904.93. So the next debt that I have that is my second lowest is luckily my car. That is going to be something that I know I'm going to be paying off very soon. Let me get the specific total on that. But it's going to be such a relief to not have a car payment because it's just something that is constantly being paid on and it's automatically coming out of my paycheck, and it's so annoying. I'm very grateful to have a car to pay for, but as we all know, a car payment is one of the biggest expenses in addition to like your mortgage or your home. So I'm really anxious to get rid of this payment, and I currently owe left on my car. It'll load. While it's loading, I'm gonna take a little sip. Yes, so here it is. For my car, I owe $1,133.74. And my minimum payment on that, again, just for reference, is $280. So very soon I will be keeping $280, or as I'm thinking of it, taking now that $280 and putting it towards my next debt, which is pretty much the whole idea of the debt snowball. The next debt that I have after my car is I have a photography business and I am starting that back up again when it's warmer. This weather is just really way too cold for me personally to want to go out and shoot, especially because I just moved to this state. I still have a lot of scouting of locations that I need to go check out. So for my photography company, I did finance a lot of my equipment, and so I do have an outstanding balance through B&H Photo, and they're the ones who I got my camera from. They always give me a confirmation code. Let me put this in. The thing about this specific account through B&H and a total of $2,300 is that I'm going to actually prioritize this one because my promotional balance will be up in the middle of March. So it is currently January 1st. So that is my main priority. It was a 12 months, 0% financing or interest for a whole year, and that year is coming up. It could have been 6 months. It's irrelevant. All I know is that it's due very, very soon. So even though that is way higher than my lower totals, I'm prioritizing that because I do not want to get hit when that balance is up. And so again, I'm gonna look up the date and maybe put it on the screen, but I believe it's late March / early April. So I really need to get that one taken care of. So right now we have 3 debts: the Capital One, my car, and B&H photo. I have 2 more debts left. The next one is actually another Capital One card. And that one, I will completely admit, I went crazy with that one. That one paid a lot of my moving expenses to get here, or just lodging, food, and I kind of just went a little bit crazy buying new things for the RV we're living in. So this total is $3,053.97, of which I only have a credit left of $1,446. So I believe it's a $5,000 credit. Let me just check myself. 0.03 of available credit. So okay, I had a $4,500, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that means I have a $4,500 limit. So I am quite close to reaching the max. The thing with that card is I got a new card because the first one expired and I never activated it to use. So I can't even physically use that card at all, which is fine with me. I do not intend on getting any more credit card debt. So once I pay it off, I'm literally just going to cut it up and not use it and keep it open, or maybe just keep it, but like super emergencies. And last but not least, you guys, we're coming to the end of all my debt totals. A couple years ago, I did get a debt consolidation loan that I defaulted on. I just decided I didn't want to pay for it. I don't know, I do that sometimes. I have a lot of things in collections, which we're not even going to get to things in collections because I just pretend they're in a graveyard and they don't exist right now. I'm just focusing on the actual things that I've listed, and we'll go from there, you know? Like, I'm just one girl. I'm just one person. So on this debt consolidation loan, let me go ahead and look that one up, and then we'll get the grand total of how much my current debt totals for 2025 are. And on that one, I owe $3,942.02. So there you have it. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different debts. And so let's go ahead and get the grand total of how much my 2025 debt totals are. I kind of have an idea, but you know, we need to know the exact number. So that total, I don't know if you guys can see that, is $11,334.66. So that is the number to beat this year, and that I'm going to be attacking gazelle intense, like Dave Ramsey says, to tackle that, because I'm so tired of being in debt, and I feel like that number is achievable if I really hustle. Like I said, right now I'm going to be using my 9-to-5 job for my income. My other main channel is monetized, so I'm making a little bit of money on my main channel. And then last but not least, once the season gets better, I plan on doing my photography sessions again in order to create more income for myself, for our home, for our family, and our future. So I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means so much to me. You are here watching me document my journey to becoming debt-free. I did want to say that I actually have a main channel that I will link. It's called Hey It's Sam. I talk about a lot of topics on that channel, but I did not want to saturate it with all my finance, so I did make a new channel. But if you want to see more of my life, not just finances, I would really appreciate if you would go and give that channel a follow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.